What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Goku Talks Tuesday. In this video, we're going to talk about my Blue Belt 10K run, and then we're also going to talk about my other race that's coming up this weekend. Alright guys, so I do want to start doing these Goku Talks Tuesdays again. It's just going to be a time where I always upload a video every Tuesday. It could be a review, it could be really anything I want it to be, talk like this today, and that's what I'm going to start doing on every Tuesday, so you guys have content every Tuesday, because I have been slacking off a little bit in making content on this channel. So for this Goku Talks Tuesday, we're going to talk about the Blue Belt run that I did over in Brenham, Texas. It was a great time. I know the video's doing pretty good right now. And you know what? For that race, I kind of just used my watch to kind of predict how well I would do. So I knew that I'm not really super trained, because I am trying to get back into my training mode right now, trying to get faster. You know, it's the summer, so I'm working up my fitness back again, trying to build it so that when it does become marathon time again, I'll be able to run stronger and stronger and hopefully be a faster, better runner. But I saw my watch. Also, this is the Vertex 2, but I also have my Garmin. I wore both of them because I'm reviewing this watch. But on both of them, they pretty much said that for my 10K time, I could run a 1 hour and 6 minute, 1 hour and 8 minute time. So that was my goal for that race. And I pretty much listened to it. I listened to my body, and I didn't push myself too hard up until the end. You guys saw the end where those high school students, they rallied around me and they pushed me down that freaking hill. It was a hill, so although I was going a 6:58 pace down the hill, I was aided by my motivation of all the runners and also by that hill. It was a steep hill going down, but even so, man, I was pushing myself to a limit that I almost fainted towards the end, because it was a fast run for me. I don't run that fast normally, and it was 0.3 of a mile. So towards the end of it, I thought that I could actually faint. So I did pull up a little bit and slow it down a little bit towards the end, which I don't like to do, but I did feel like my body needed to slow down a little bit. So I did ease up, but I still finished pretty strong for myself, and I was happy with that race and happy with that time. And I ate so much ice cream. I know you guys saw all the ice cream I ate. We were waiting on our friends to finish their 5K, and they started an hour after us. So I was eating a lot of ice cream that day, and you know, I don't regret it. That's a fun time. I might regret it later on the weight scale, but for that time being, it was fun. And I also had another race on Sunday. I ran the St. Arnold's 5K, which I'm still working on that edit, so that'll come up soon. And we'll talk about that as well later on. But yeah, pretty happy with my race. I was happy with my time. You know, getting closer to that 1 hour time like I did before, chasing these PRs that I haven't gotten in a long time. So that's what I'm working on again, trying to work my way down. So right now I did a 106 over at Brenham. Maybe my next 10K, I'll do like closer to 1 hour, and then hopefully one day break 1 hour again for my 10K. So what's coming up? I do have a half marathon, and this is kind of a crazy story. I won a race for the half marathon, for the vintage 13.1 half marathon, and I won this race entry through a raffle, so I didn't sign up yet, and I was signing up just today. And when I went to go look it up, I looked up vintage half marathon, and that's on the 22nd, but I put in the promo code and it did not work. So I emailed the race director and told him that his promo code did not work. And he told me that I signed up for the wrong race. I probably signed up for the vintage half marathon. That is another race that's coming on the 22nd, which is in the same area of Houston, but his race is this weekend, and it's the vintage 13.1 half marathon. So kind of crazy that they have super similar names, and that just means that I'm running a half marathon this weekend. So I wasn't really thinking I was gonna do that. I thought I was gonna start training again to build up a little bit of fitness before I ran my half marathon in 2 weeks. But that's what it is. I'm gonna be running a half marathon this weekend, the vintage 13.1 half marathon over at Vintage Park, Houston. I don't even know where that is. I think it's somewhere north of Houston, closer to like Spring area. So that's gonna be fun. That's something that you're gonna have to look forward to on the channel. I think for that race, you know, my watch, it says right now that I can probably do, let's see what it says. It says that I can do a 2:21 half marathon, and I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I would love to break 2:20. Maybe I will. There is a cold front moving forward, so I will shoot for a 2:20 time. Hopefully I could do better. who knows? I don't want to push myself too hard because I do want to love running again. All those marathons that I did back to back to back, and also those ultra marathons strewn in between, it kind of killed my spirit for running. So I'm trying to slowly get back up to it and start running again and falling in love with running again. So I don't want to push myself too hard, and I don't like DNFing. I don't like failing at my races. So this is going to be a run that I'm going to do, the vintage half marathon, or the vintage 13.1 half marathon this weekend, 2:20 or better, hopefully. But really just go out there and have fun so I can build up my fitness again and be a stronger runner later on. So that's going to be it for today's Goku Runner Talks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.